Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I had to put like who would it? Got it.
Okay, hold on, I have your outline, right, Oscar?
I think so.
Okay.
So I had to get the whole shirt and everything.
Here we are, yes, I do.
Good. Okay. So, a businessman walks up to you, and he goes, "You beat me rock paper scissors. I'll give you $1 grand." Who here's gonna do it? It's got to be a simple game. There we go. I like these honest people. So, I'm gonna tell you about Squid Game. I have taken part in Squid Game. I think it's kind of obvious. I have done my research just to make sure everything I'm telling you is truthful. And I've obviously watched the show. Now, at this moment, I'm gonna tell you what games Squid Game has, all the roles in Squid Game, and then lastly, about the Squid Game experience. So let's start with what games are in Squid Game. Okay, first game. Red light, green light. Now, if you've already passed the rock, paper, scissors, this would be the game you start with. You have this doll up here who would shout green light, in which you run across the whole area. She shouts red light, you stop. What happens if you don't stop? Well, you're not gonna play any more games, I'll tell you that.
Oh,
Alright, next game, Dalgona in Korea. We have these cookies up here. You don't know what the game is prior, so you won't have an idea what shape to pick. You could be very lucky, get the triangle. All you gotta do is grab a needle, cut it out. There you go, you're good. You can get the umbrella, in which you break the handle. That's game over for you. Next game, tug of war. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you know what tug of war is, I'd assume. You have two teams. We got Mr. Beast over here and Mr. Beast. Now, you pull the rope, obviously. Whichever side loses, in this case in Squid Game, you would fall down the pit to your death. Next game, please. Marbles. Now, marbles doesn't exactly have any rules to it. The only rule is you have to have all your opponent's marbles. Like by the end of the timer, or else you're just both gone and then it's pointless. Next game, please. Glass bridge. Now, the glass bridge, you have two glass panels next to you. You just have to jump on either side. If the glass doesn't break, you're fine. There we go, that's good. And if it breaks, you again fall into a pit. They like pits a lot, I don't know. Next game, please. Lastly, we have the Squid Game. I know it's called the Squid Game, and they put the Squid Game, it's great. So in the Squid Game, you have another two teams, well in this case 1v1. One person is offense and one is defense. In the offense team, you have a little map area and you have to cross to the other side. For defense, all you have to do is make sure that person doesn't get to the other side and you win. Okay, according to Screen Rant, there's a reason Squid Game was such a talking point. In Squid Game Season 1, a big part of the terror conveyed to the audience is the dissonance between how the games look and what they actually are. Now that you know the games, let's talk about the roles. Here, we have the players. People who compete in the Squid Game, and eventually the winner will get a bunch of money. That sounds pretty good, right? But, last, only one person can win the Squid Game. So, the max players is 456, meaning 455 people will be eliminated, in which they can no longer get the prize money. Next, we have the guards. I brought some for demonstration. Now these guys are in charge of making sure the games run smoothly.
all right.
They make sure that no one breaks the rules, of course minus the killing because they don't care about that.
Oh,
They also dispose of the bodies and then just overall work around in the whole area. Next slide, please. The front man. Now, the front man is essentially the leader of the games. He's the one that controls everything. He controls the guards. He gets all the players to essentially join the game. And yeah, next please. VIPs. Now the VIPs is essentially the audience of the Squid Game. They are in a separate room area in which they they watch the games in live and then place bets on which player they think is gonna win. Now from Netflix.com/SquidGameCast, 456 desperate contestants compete through a series of child games for a massive cash prize. There we go. Simple concept right there. Next slide, please. Now, I'm gonna say you guys are all VIPs. You're all watching the games. And this is how the VIPs start. You get a roster of characters in which you just place bets on who you think is gonna win. It's as simple as that. You see someone, you're like, all right, I'm gonna place a bet on 295. And you watch through the game. If they don't make it, you don't get any money. Now, can we start over here? Jonathan, who do you think would win the Squid Game? Place your bets. Got a lot to choose from.
272.
Yeah, I like that bet over there.
Yeah, we got the chalk there.
Nah, I don't know who that is, but
I say 383.
383. Okay.
456.
456.
100.
100. Okay.
287.
Okay.
445.
All right.
And 272 chopped fair guy.
I think 383.
383.
I don't know if we can take 100.
100. All right.
5,000 or 135.
5,000.
On 135.
Oh, it's 5,000.
On 135.
Okay.
I think 100.
100. 100 is a very popular contestant here.
I think 442 got it.
442. Okay.
I'll
say 60.
Gonna win. All in.
I'll say 64.
Okay.
Says 67.
All right. Got the bets in. Next slide, please. Now, before I get into the answer, I'm going to talk to you about the experience. Now, this is essentially a way to actually experience and try the Squid Game. Now, according to Squid Game, the experience.nyc, it informs us that now step into the Squid Game competition to compete against other players to show who's best. So it allows you to fully immerse into like the whole aesthetic, the whole game system, and show that you're the best Squid Game player. Next slide, please. Here is me at NYC. It is near Times Square, although unfortunately they got rid of it. But you could just go in, buy tickets, see a whole Squid Game aesthetic. Next slide, please. Here we have the guards. This is real footage, not AI. Want to get into that? You have the roster. They would give you a bracelet to scan your number in which you would take a picture, and then you can finally start to compete in the games. Here we have me again. NYC has a gift shop in which you could buy the outfit, buy any merch. They sell food over there. They have a VIP room where you could watch live games, get drinks if you like to drink. Doesn't matter to me. Next slide, please. Winner was in fact 272. Come on, I think it's pretty obvious it's gonna be 272. There's me, my outfit, winning red light, green light. I was the fastest to get to the other side. Got the Squid Game trophy over here. Next slide, please. And there is proof that I actually won the Squid Game. In case you guys didn't believe me, I won the NYC Squid Game. First place right there. There's me winning the mask. This mask you only get when you're first place. Usually they would give you a gold mask, but if you got first and beat, I believe 25 people in the interactive Squid Game, they would give you a red mask to show that you're the best player there. Now, I've told you all what games are in the Squid Game. I've told you all the roles in Squid Game, and I've informed you about the experience that I believe they're making a new one, so you can go try that. And lastly, I want to say, hope you like my victory. And I've played these games before, and go Mawa.